Okay, thank you very much. And
Thank you, sir.
now we shall move on to participant number 7, CA Javed ji. CA Javed ji is with his use case ITC validation and section 16(2)(c) checks. Uh, Over to you, Javed ji.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. I'm CA Javed Mohammad. First of all, is my screen shared and visible to all? Sir, is my screen visible to all?
Yes, your presentation is visible, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And you are audible too.
So
Please proceed.
okay, my use case is automation of GST compliance with the help of Selenium, Excel, and VBA. A lot of use cases we have seen with respect to Excel and VBA, but I have added one more topping on it. It is Selenium. And what this use case is all about, this use case is in compliance with the section 16, subsection 2 and clause C of the CGST Act, which allows us only to take ITC when the GSTR 3B of a particular supply has been filed. So quickly we'll jump over to this problem statement, then we'll go how to create this kind of tool. So the problem statement here is section 16(2)(c) allows us to take the input only on the basis of GSTR 3B filed by the supplier. And since we are availing the ITC on the basis of GSTR 2B, not on the basis of GSTR 2A. So everyone of us must have seen that there is a column in GSTR 2 where it shows that GSTR 3B of that particular month has been filed or not. It is yes or no. But in GSTR 2B, we do not have any such column. And furthermore, to keep a track of our suppliers, like if the GST and status of a particular client, which has already filed GST 3B return earlier, but right now his GST and status is cancelled, suspended, or cancelled from since beginning in case of fake billing. And filing frequency, there is a mismatch of GSTR 3B return filing frequency because some suppliers might be filing quarterly returns and some might be filing monthly returns. So there is also a kind of confusion whether we should call that a particular supplier or not. All we need to pull in all this detail in one Excel sheet. Since we are most of our data is in Excel, so I have created this entire tool on the Excel itself, and with the help of Selenium, Selenium VBA, and vibe coding. What is vibe coding? I'll tell you later in this presentation itself. So this use case is entirely to pull the data for the GST compliance, and we can be ready for checking the financial health of our supplier, so that we can transact with this supplier in future or not. So what are the key features of this particular tool? The key feature, it checks the GSTR 3B status. It will pull all the details from the GST website in Excel itself. I'll show you the details. And what extra it does, it checks the real-time GST status. Since the GSTR 2B is a static form, once it is generated, it does not change anything in this. So it also allows us to pull in the filing frequency of the particular supplier. Then if there are a lot of other forms where trade name of the suppliers are not mentioned, only legal names are mentioned. So this tool can be used to pull in the GST and trade name also. In all these, we can check the financial health of our supplier, and it is a kind of preventive risk assessment tool. Before demonstrating the tool, what are the prerequisites and what is the vibe coding? So the prerequisite is, as I earlier mentioned, Selenium Basic. I have used Selenium Basic 2.0.9.0. What is Selenium? Basically, it is a bridge between the Excel and Google Chrome. It communicates between the Excel and Google Chrome. If we are pulling the data or uploading the data to or from GST and website, then we need a bridge. So Selenium is that bridge. And it is an open source Apache 2.0 software, so it can be easily installed without any copyright infringement. And the next thing that we need is Chrome browser. Everyone uses Chrome, so we need a massive Chrome driver for that particular browser. Since for example, our Chrome browser is 136 version, and so we need to download Chrome driver 136 from the Chrome lab. The next thing we need Excel VBA. Everyone has Excel, and if you press Alt F11, then VBA module will open, and we'll need to just configure under tools that this particular module is a Selenium type library module. And the last thing, all we need to do is just go to a particular website or a web page which we want to automate, we need to right click and save this page as a source and that as an HTML, and we can simply put it into any large language model for coding. The last thing is vibe coding. What is vibe coding? We are chartered accountant. We do not know the programming languages and the coding structures and all. So vibe coding is basically nothing but the idea coding. We will give ideas to the LLMs and like what we want and what are the parameters, what should be the conditions, and the chat GPT or other LLMs will give us the coding. So this entire system is called vibe coding in AI. I've used AI for the vibe coding. So without further ado, first look at the demonstration, and this is the front end of my tool. This is the front end of my tool. It looks like this. Here I have unique GST and trade name, year, month, date of filing, filing status, filing frequency, and GST status. Lot of filing softwares are there. They offer something out of it. They might be giving us the detail about last filing detail, date of filing, but they are not simultaneously. They are not giving at one place the GST and status also, the filing frequency also. So I have designed it in a way that all the filing frequency and all the details for the financial health data checkup of a supplier can be taken together. So this is the front end. Now all we need to do is just this is input sheet, and I need to copy the data from GSTR2B. This is GSTR2B I have recently downloaded, and I have marked some dummy data in this GSTR2B also, so that we can analyze the data. I will paste this entire data over here. And since you can see there are multiple invoices on one GSTN, so here I have given the formula, unique formula. It will check data only on the basis of the GSTN, not on the invoice level data. Since same GSTN need not to be checked again and again. Now I'll give you the demonstration. All I need to click is on load filing details. Once I click on load filing details, I'm on hands-free mode. It has already automatically gone to GSTN website. All I need to do is just punch in the CAPTCHA, and I've already given it to my user ID and password also that I have hidden a seat. So it has gone to the GSTN website. It is navigating to the search panel also. Now it is pulling each and every GSTN from Excel and pulling the data from here, and it will go again to the Excel and put all the data, whatever has been pulled from this particular GSTN page. It will put all the data in Excel. So this is an automation tool. It is a complete automation tool, and I have created this tool with the help of AI. I'm also a chartered accountant. I do not know how to code, so I have taken help of ChatGPT. It is not necessary that we should all use ChatGPT. The Claude is there, and even Grok is there. A lot of large language model tools are there. So you can see how easily it is just pulling all the data, and this tool can be used for uploading the data to GSTN also. I created another tool, but since there is a time restriction, I cannot demonstrate all the tools. But this is just an idea that with the help of Selenium VBA Excel, we can automate our process. I have created one tool where I have pulled on the details of a particular UDIN for a particular financial year. Since we need to give it to the income tax portal, once we are done with our tax audit filing, then we need to submit all the UDIN data. So I have pulled all the data from UDIN website with the help of Selenium and Excel VBA. This is very easy. So you can see it is simultaneously putting all the data in this Excel, and I'll show you the last part of this particular. Since I have demonstrated the use case, then I have demonstrated how to create it. Then I'm showing you the live example how it pulls the data. The last thing I'll show you what to do with this data. Since my use case is just to check whether I need to take the input or not, or if I need to take the input and I should be cautious about particular supplier, whether he has filed the return of a particular month, in which month I have received supplies from him, but now onward he has cancelled his registration, so I should be cautious about that. So this is the entire use case. This is a financial health checkup of a particular supplier, and it is on the basis of data that has been fetched from GSTR2B.
The last 2 minutes.
Okay, sir, I'll conclude. So once it is done, I'll show you how to analyze that data, and that will be my time for that. And it takes only, I guess, 2 to 3 minutes to pull the data of entire GSTR 2B of one particular client. So if we keep it into a practice, since if anyone has 100 or 200 GST filing, so it will take around 2 hours or 3 hours before filing GSTR 3B that whether we should avail the ITC or not. So the entire data has been pulled in from the GSTN website seamlessly. And now I'll show you, I've created a formula in our GSTR 2B. You can see GSTR 3B check. So it has pulled all the data from GSTN website, and I have created the formula. This formula has also been created with the help of AI because it is a very long formula. And all I need to sort is just sort with the color. These are the invoices from the entire dump of the invoices that are red flagged. This RF stands for red flag. So the first red flag is red flag. GSTR 3B filed, but the GSTR number is cancelled. So I should be cautious. And the second, GSTR 3B is not filed, and furthermore, the GSTN status is cancelled. And the last thing, GSTR monthly return has not been filed. So we can see how easily we can pull in all the data, and just it is just a matter of 2 or 3 minutes once it is developed. And we can develop multiple tools like this for the GST and all. So that was all for my use case. That was my time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Javed ji. Now, as we all say, RPA is not AI, but you have shown to the audience that using AI and RPA can be built, developed.
Yes, sir.
Now, I have got a couple of questions to you. This Excel sheet that you have shown and the RPA that is executing, is it solely a VBA code or is there any integration outside?
It is a purely VBA code. I can show you the code entirely. I'll press Alt F8, and if I jump into the code, you can see in the VBA module the entire code is there.
Great, sir. And
I have used
Selenium you have
Selenium
used
to
for,
I Yes, sir. Go ahead,
yeah,
sir,
so
please.
you have used Selenium to come
Yes,
over the issue of GSP because um, you can share this particular thing with the audience
GSP,
so
or
they
you
will
can say
be,
API also. API
yes,
also, if you can
yes.
alternatively use API, but
Yeah,
Selenium is a
but
very
since
old and very
presently
basic tool.
presently the GST website is giving API access to anyone, or it is only restricted to registered GSPs?
So that I don't know because I have used Selenium for my office use. So I
Okay.
have not inquired about whether it is giving to everyone or not. But APIs are there for our Computex or ClearText or other softwares. I would not mention any name, but all the softwares are using APIs. Earlier they were using, sir, this kind of automation tool when we used to see that Chrome was open and it was written Chrome is being controlled by automated software. It was written over there. Now they are gone to cloud.
Yes, yes. No, that is the reason I asked because GST website does not give API to other than GSPs. So maybe your use of Selenium might have overcome it. Anyway, that's a very nice use case and can be a very handy tool for chartered accountants who are into compliance service in GST. The
And the
especially
same type of tools
the
can be
validating.
created, sir. Same
Sorry.
type of tools can be same type of tools can be created for every office problem for automation. Maybe
Yes,
it
yes,
is
indeed.
not only restricted to GST.
Yes, yes, indeed, indeed. So that's a good use case, especially those who are having difficulty in processing large amount of data when it comes to validating the GST numbers or validating the PAN numbers and validating the return file status as you have rightfully shown. Thank you so
Yes,
much. Now we shall
thank
move on to participant number 8, CA Kripalji. And Kripalji is here with the leveraging a database on real-time basis for a client conversation. Let us see